What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter from Panda here. You might get stuck in the snow. This might get you out. So I recently did a review of something just like this. These are basically emergency snow chains, and they're pretty cool. I've never had a set before until I just bought one recently, and I was so impressed with it that I thought I would check out this other brand. So this is from this company. Interesting font they've used here. They do give you some instructions. They're pretty straightforward to use, but I just wanted to kind of compare these to the other ones that I got because, like I said, I really liked them. I thought they looked good, worked well. They actually exceeded my expectations, and I never really bit the bullet on them because I had those emergency zip tire grip chains, those little plastic ones, which were a lot cheaper. These things are a little under 30 bucks. You can buy them for like 60 bucks. I'm really surprised at kind of the price on them. I can tell you they're a little bit different than the other ones I've had, but very similar in kind of overall feel. You got about an inch thick block here. This is like rubber, but a hard rubber. And you can see we have a tire tread pattern on this side. And then these will go across the tire tread, and then you'll cinch it down with these nylon ropes here. That looks like it's about an inch and a half wide, or the webbing, and you've got some dots on the back here, so that should grip into your tire tread so it won't move around. And then you'll run these through basically your spokes to tighten it around the wheel. And so you'll have one of these, and it'll be kind of like a paddle wheel almost. You could put a couple of them on kind of opposite ends of the tires, but when it comes with two of these, you really put one on each tire, so it kind of works like a paddle wheel, just kind of digging into the snow and getting you out. Right here, and a little bit different here too, is we have the sewn area, the folded over area here, kind of sewn down with an extra little elastic sleeve for whatever reason. I also like the fact on this one that there is this little softer plastic shield down here. So this, I think this alloy, this zinc alloy buckle right here, won't hit your rim. Now, if you have alloy rims or steel wheels or whatever, I kind of noticed that on the other ones when it's just the fabric underneath it protecting it. I mean, that can work, but you just don't want this, especially as the wheel's kind of violently digging into the snow, scratching or scuffing up your wheel. So I really do like this. There's no way then this buckle will hit the wheel, and that's actually really important. Now, the buckle here is pretty similar. I feel like an airline flight attendant. Insert the flap into the buckle. You just pull down this little lever here. You can see we've got a little waffle pattern, pyramid like texture on it, which should be nice and grippy. You pull this through, you cinch it down on your wheel. This will make sure that it doesn't fall through and get pulled through this way, but then to release it, you just pull that and then pull this back out. So I think these look great, and I will actually say, for being the same price as the other ones, which I picked those up because they were inexpensive, I will say I kind of like these better. This piece right here is really what sold me. Everything else is kind of about the same, but for under 30 bucks, I think this is a great deal, and it just kind of gives me a little more peace of mind that I'm not going to jack up my wheels. And I will say, when I got out there in the snow, they did work. I was a little hesitant to actually try to get my car stuck, but just because of the polar vortex right now, it was a little too cold to actually try these out. And knowing that they work, I really got this to throw in the back of my other car because they're just really simple. And here's my philosophy on it. Yes, you can count on someone else helping you out. But if you have a little bit of that prepper mindset and say, hey, I want to get myself out, I don't want to wait for a tow truck. When you're calling a tow truck in a snowstorm, that tow truck is probably booked up with every other car on the road. So, have a little bit of independence and kind of self-insure here. So pick these up. Cheap insurance to try to get yourself out of snow, mud, sand. I'll put a link to the description. Peter from Panda, out.